Hi, this is Dr. Sheik Abdul Jaffar. I am working as an associate professor in data science department at Marri Reddy College of Engineering Technology. Today, I am delivering a lecture on mobile computing, and my today's topic is here applications of mobile computing and the generation of mobile communication systems. Now, to understand these the concepts here, first we have to go for the first we will details about the what are the course outcomes and course objectives of this mobile computing. The course objectives of this mobile computing are, first we have to understand the basics of the what is mobile computing here, and we have to understand the basics of mobile telecommunication systems. Then we have to familiar with the network layer and ad hoc protocols and ad hoc networks now, that is MANET and the VANET here, and to familiar with the basics of the transportation layer and application layer protocols now. Finally, we have to gain the knowledge about different mobile platforms and application development. That is, the mobile devices are running on the different operating systems like Android and the BlackBerry, like this here. See now, what are the course after completion of this course, the student will be able to understand what is multiplexing and what is a MAC protocols here, medium access control protocols now, and it understand the basics of mobile telecommunication systems now here, understand the functionality of the MAC protocol network and the ad hoc layers, ad hoc networks now, that is the MANET and the VANET here, mobile ad hoc networks now. Then functionality of the here network transportation layer and application layer. Finally, understand the how to develop the applications using the operating mobile operating systems here, Android, BlackBerry, and IOC and Windows SDK now. Okay, now we can go for the what are the course brief review of this. What is the course syllabus of this mobile computing? The first unit deals with the what is introduction to the mobile computing, applications of mobile computing here. What are the generation of mobile communication technologies? Multiplexing means here different types of multiplexing here. There is time division multiplexing, frequency division multiplexing, code division multiplexing, and space division multiplexing. We are studying in details in this one first unit. Second unit deals with the cellular systems now, that is it's a GSM services now here, and we are studying the GSM architecture in detail, and satellite systems now, different types of satellite systems and application of the satellite system. And finally, we are going for the universal mobile telecommunication system architecture, UMTS. Okay, third unit deals with the network layer, MANET, that is the MANET is mobile ad hoc network now, that is mobile IP protocol, and the classification of the multi-class routing protocols, that is DSDV, DSR, AODV, and ZRP, DHCP. The security issues in the MANETs here, and introduction to the VANET, that is a vehicular ad hoc networks now. Okay, then finally we have to discuss about what are the differences between the MANET and the VANET in the third unit. Now, fourth unit deals with mobile transportation and application layer, that is a classical TCP improvements. Say what are the how to improve the traditional TCP protocol now, TCP protocols now. Here we are using here mobile TCPs, indirect TCPs now here. That is a transaction oriented TCPs now here. Afterwards, we have to study the here in this third fourth unit deals with the wireless application protocols, different protocols. This one. Now, finally, in the fifth unit deals with the what are the mobile platforms and applications now, that is operating system for the mobile computing, that is special constraints and requests now, that is commercial mobile operating systems, Windows mobile, that is iOS, Android, BlackBerry, mobile commerce applications and structures now. Okay, now we go for the first unit. This first unit can be organized into three sections. First one is application of mobile computing. Second is nothing but a generation of mobile communication technologies. Third part deals with the here multiplexing, that is different types of multiplexing here, that is a time division, frequency division, space division, code division multiplexing. Then afterwards we have to study in detail about medium access control protocols, SDMA, TDMA now, FDMA, CDMA. Okay, so means here SDMA stands for space division multiple access, the time division multiple access now here. frequency division multiple access, code division multiple access. Okay, in this but now today my lecture I am delivering the first two parts of the first unit. Okay, the remaining two parts we will discuss in the next lecture. Now we go for the introduction to the first. See, and to understand the applications of mobile computing and generation of mobile communication systems, we have to understand for first what is a mobile computing here. Then we go for the applications. Then we go for the generation of the mobile communication system. For first, what is a mobile computing? Mobile computing is also known as ubiquitous computing, and it is the ability to compute remotely while on the move. Okay, we can do the computing while on the move, because see, first, generally mobile computing means here anytime anywhere. That is if we are using a phrase in the mobile computing, anytime anywhere. That is, see, mobile means here it is dynamic, it is moving. That is moving now. That is, mobile computing is nothing but mobility plus computing. What is now we have to understand the terminology here. Mobility, what is mobility, what is computing, then we can understand clear understanding of the what is mobile computing. Mobility means provide the capability to change location while communicating, to invoke computing services at some remote computers. Now here computing means capability to automatically carry out a certain processing related to services invocation on a remote computer. Now we can see here what is the basic definitions of the mobile computing. See, mobile computing is nothing but here using a computer while on the move. It means because computer on the move is nothing but moving. Computer on the moving is nothing but a mobile computing here. See, another definition is mobile computing is when a work process is moved from a normal fixed position to the dynamic position. Now only we have discussed now here mobile computing is nothing but mobile is nothing but dynamic here. See, if then when a work process is moved from a normal fixed position to a more dynamic position. Okay, then the third definition we are discussing here, mobile computing is when a work process is carried out somewhere when it was not previously possible. See, it is at the remote areas, for example in the hilly stations and the remote forest areas also this mobile computing is possible, whereas in the case of traditional computing it is not possible there. Okay, so mobile computing is an umbrella used to describe technologies that enable people to access services anytime anywhere. See, anytime anywhere means we can remotely we can sit at any remote place and we can access this mobile devices also. Okay, now we can go for the why we are going for the mobile computing. What are the what are the uses of this mobile computing here? See, we can see here. See, first one is why, because we are going for the mobile computing. These are the advantages and these are the characteristics of the mobile computing. See, enable anywhere anytime connectivity. See, bring computer anytime anywhere computing. See, bring computer communication to areas the remote areas now without pre-existing infrastructure. See, in the mobile computing there is no, we can't require the previously fixed infrastructure. Now enable mobility. Okay, that is dynamically we can use anywhere. Then enable new applications now and existing new research areas. See, with the advancement of this mobile computing, a new technology will be evolved now here by means of the mobile computing here. Now generation of the mobile computing here, mobile communication. Now in our topic we are discussing. See, there now we are using a 5G technology to communicate between the mobile device now here. That is a advanced topic. Now mobile actually the mobile computing concept is divided into divided into three parts here. See, the concept of the mobile computing is divided into three parts. First one is a mobile communication. Okay, first one is a mobile communication here. Then mobile hardware, then mobile software. See, the mobile communication computing allows transmission of data, voice and video via computer or any other wireless related devices without being connected to a fixed physical link. See, between any two mobile devices now here, that is mobile device is nothing but cell phones we are having, generally we are using for the personal communication. Between the two devices there is no physical connection will be there, there is no fixed wide connection will be there. Then remotely these two devices are connected between these mobile devices are connected through this is the technology of the mobile computing. Now in this mobile computing here, the concept of mobile computing, now only I told you, is divided into three parts here. First part is mobile communication, The second part is the mobile hardware, then mobile software. Now we'll go for one by one. What is the mobile communication? See, mobile communication is an infrastructure, that is a framework that is responsible for the working of the mobile communication technology. Okay, in this, mobile communication refers to an infrastructure that ensures seamless and reliable communication among wireless devices. See, we are using the two wireless devices now here. See, one device is anyway they differ very far from the another device here. It is remotely we are accessing the devices now. This framework ensure by using this framework, we are achieving the consistency and reliability of the communication between wireless devices. Now here, see the mobile communication framework consists of communication devices such as protocols, services, bandwidth, and portals necessary to facilitate and support the study. See now here there are two. For example, one device. See, suppose one person is at Hyderabad, he using a smart mobile phone here, mobile device, and another person is staying at the Bangalore here. These two persons are connecting because they remotely very far from Hyderabad to Bangalore now. But they are connecting. They are connecting here. It is due to the protocols now. It is due to for the mobile IP protocols now here. The services and the bandwidths we are using this one. Okay. See, these devices are responsible for delivering a smooth communication process. See, by these two devices here, instead of that is the fixed landlines and this were in the mobile devices, the voice clarity will be clear, and remaining the transmission of data from one mobile devices will be 100% now without any loss. Okay, now we go for the here mobile communication. And the mobile communication is again divided to for four parts here. First one is in fixed and wide now, fixed and wireless, mobile and wide now here, mobile and wireless. See, with the help of an example, I will explain you. See, what is the fixed and wire? Fixed and wire is nothing but your desktop computer in any your lab or something in your home. You are having desktop computer now. Second one is fixed and wireless. Fixed and wireless is Wi-Fi router. See, one your device, mobile device will be there, and the router is there. So we are connecting to the router to any device of your laptop, whatever it may be. This one, this is fixed. The mobile and wide is nothing but laptops. Yes, with the laptops we can carry anywhere, and we can get the net internet by means of the something Wi-Fi or something here. Now mobile and wireless is many network service providers. For example, Airtel, Jio, and there is Tata people is providing a Wi-Fi dongle for the Wi-Fi for the Wi-Fi internet connectivity. We are using this. Now these are the four types of the mobile communication. Is this? See, for the mobile computing, first one is mobile communication is very important. Because this is a framework architecture, the infrastructure. Without infrastructure, we can't compute the computing. Okay. Now we coming to the second one is mobile hardware. Mobile hardware is very easy to understand the concept here. Mobile hardware is nothing but hardware, a device that is, for example, your cell phone is having a hardware device will be there, consider mobile device or device component that can be used to receive or receive and access the service of the mobility now. Okay, see examples of the mobile hardware devices can be your smartphone. Okay, now if we already say every person is having the smartphone here, and your laptops and your portable PCs and your tabs now, and personal distance assistant PDS now here, like this MacBooks, like this. These are the things are the mobile hardware. Mobile hardware. Okay. See now this is the three. What are the three concepts of the mobile computing? First one is mobile communication. Second one is mobile hardware. Now we go for the third one. See, this is the diagram. With the help of the diagram, I am showing the what are the mobile devices will be there here. That is in this diagram here. You are having the laptop, smartphones, tabs, and all the things will be there. By this diagram, you understand the concept of the what is mobile hardware. Now we coming to the third part, mobile software. See, mobile software is the heart of the mobile computing. See, without the mobile software, we can't run the mobile hardware. Okay, means see mobile software here is nothing but operating system of the mobile device. See any you can take any phone, for example, Samsung phone. You see Samsung mobile phones are using Android operating system. Like this Apple iPhones are using then different Mac operating systems now here. See like this here BlackBerry phones here using the BlackBerry operating systems here. That's why operating system is essential part of of the mobile computing, and operating system is operating system is nothing but here software. Software is the heart of the mobile computing. Without the software, we can't run the hardware. Okay, that's why this is mobile. That is only I've discussed. See, mobile software is a program that runs on a mobile hardware. This is designed to deal capably with the characteristics and requirements of mobile applications. This is the operating system for the application of the mobile devices. Now here, see, now only I've discussed. Now in other words, we can say that it is the heart of the mobile system here. Say this is an essential component that operate on the mobile device. Okay, now we go for the what are the applications of the general, what are the general applications of the mobile computing here. Say the mobile computing are using the emergency services, now stock broker, that is, and for the share market. Here in this, we are using a mobile devices and vehicles for real estate agents. The mobiles are using here mobile phone devices and ports in companies, in a stock information collection. Now here a credit card information and a taxi and truck dispatch and electronic email and a paging. We are using the mobile device. This is the general application. Now we can see the what are the major applications of the mobile computing. See, major application of the mobile computing is vehicles, emergencies, travel, business, the replacement of fixed networks. See, previously in the olden days, there are fixed networks will be there. The fixed networks we are replaced by the here wireless network. That is okay, but that is wireless network here. And these mobile devices, mobile computing is used in the entertainment and education and location dependent services and mobile and wireless devices. Now, okay, see, now I am not going for the details here. We will discuss in details. Already you understand what is vehicles, this thing. Okay, now we go for the what are the generations of mobile communication technologies. Now, see, our second part of the first unit. So first part is we will discuss what are the introduction to the mobile computing and have explained what are the applications of the mobile computing. Now we are going for the generation of mobile communication technologies. See, due to the advanced technology is growing now, a lot of improvement, huge improvements have been made in the wireless communication. See, and have expanded the capabilities of wireless communication in terms of zero the generation, first generation, second generation, third generation, fourth generation, and fifth generation. Now nowadays we are using the fifth generation. Okay, fifth generation technology we are using. Okay, now we'll discuss now one by one what are the technologies we are using in the generations and one by one. Okay, now here we can go for the first one is an first zeroth generation. See, zeroth generation is in the zeroth generation we are using in the zeroth generation there is a pre-cellular phone mobile technology we are using just as a radio. There is a radio telephone signals is nothing but, see, radio telephones is nothing but here we are using an analog signal. This is a radio signal here. Radio telephones are nothing but we are using analog telephone signals. Some has to in cars before the arrival of the cell phone. See, before the arrival of our cell phones here, that is for these phones we are using. It is as a pre-cellular phone. It is not the cell phones here. No, not smartphones here. That is the olden days we are using these phones here for only for the communication was possible for the voice only. Now these mobile telephones were usually mounted in the cars and the trucks. Now see, in the trucks we have to suppose in the working and the working environment in the truck. Now suppose any person had to communicate with the driver of the truck. Now here simply he's sending the voice messages and voice to the voice calls. Voice through the voice with they are communicating. Okay, now we come into the second generation is next one is the generation is the first generation. First generation is the 1G. Okay, 1G technology. See, the first generation we are using the first time calling was introduced in the here mobile system here. It uses analog signals. See, the zeroth generation and the first generation are using analog signals now, and we are using in this first generation FDD technology. We are using here frequency division duplexing technology we are using here. See, FDD is a method providing simultaneous two-way transmission by using two distinct separated frequency bands. See, we are using two frequency bands. See, for example, there are two-way communication, two-way transmission. There is a sender and the receiver is there. Suppose there are two persons will be there. Then these two persons are communicating. One person person having different frequency, another person is having different frequency. Then in this way, that's why they are separated by the frequency band. That is a frequency bandwidth. So we are using in this one typically allocated bandwidth of 25 megahertz. For example, one person is having 980 megahertz and another person is having 1120 megahertz now, and we can take the difference of these two now. Then with the bandwidth of the 25 megahertz. Okay, see the coverage area in this first generation is very small. It is not, see, the first generation technology cannot cover a large area now. See, no, in this technology there is no roaming support between various operators. See, roaming technology is not there and is having low sound quality, and the speed of this technology in the first generation is 2.5 kbps, kilobytes per second. Okay, now we go for the next generation, second generation technology here, 2G. Okay, 2G is here shifted from in the 2G technology. We are using, instead of analog signals, we are using here digital signals now here. Okay, digital technology, it is supported in this signal, in this 2G. There is this technology supports voice and SMS, short message service, both here. So it is supported all the four sectors of the wireless industry, namely digital, cellular, that is mobile data, and the personal communication systems, and this wide code, wireless LAN here, moderate mobile data services now. Now 2G wireless LAN provided high data rates here. See here, data rates will be high, and it covers in the 2G we can cover a large area coverage, and the speed of this we are using the technology. The speed will be increases. Previously it will be 2.5 kilobytes per second here, but here 64 kilobytes per second. Okay, now this is, we have increased the here speed of this. We're coming to this one in the next generation is third generation. See, in the third generation, due to the advancement of the internet technology, and that is we can, the third generation here, the speed of this the speed of the communication between the generation is will increase to 2 megabits per second here. The internet system was improved, better system and capability, then offers high speed wireless internet now here. And this technology is using universal mobile telecommunication systems here. Okay, 3G, that is UMTS. UMTS is nothing but universal mobile telecommunication technology that provides fast data speeds for multimedia, video calls, and mobile internet beyond VR. The connection used as an UMTS, and this is a WCMA here. This is a code division multiple access we are using here. This one. Okay. Now we're coming to the fourth generation. In the fourth generation, we are using internet IP protocol based protocols. The IP based now, internet protocol. That is, IP means here internet protocol based. Okay, internet protocol based IP based protocols. Now, see, we are using here another technology, LTE, means the long term evaluation was mainly for the internet. This is in the 4G technology. We are using Vivo LTE, voice over LTE is both for the voice and the internet here. And freedom and flexible to select any desired service with a reasonable quality of service now. See, previously in the first G and 2G, we can't change the networks immediately, but in the case of the 4G technology, then the mobile user can switch to any network, whatever it may be the network will be, whether it is an Airtel, Jio, whatever it may be, the another, he will switch to the any networks here. Okay, see, that is the advantage of this fourth generation. It is high usability. It supports multimedia service at a low transmission cost. Whereas in the case of the previous generations, second generation, third generation, suppose I want to transmit the multimedia videos now, that is multimedia, whatever it may be, high with high memory here. For example, 1 GB data had to transmit in the 2G and 3G. The cost of the that is transmitting data is very high. Whereas in case of in the 4G technology, we are reducing the cost at a low transmission cost. I will transmit the data at a low rate. Okay. Now here, HD technology also, quality streaming will be introduced in the 4G technology. Whereas in the previous technologies, this facility is not there, then here high definition quality streaming will be there, and the speed of the here 4G technology is 100 megabits per second. We are using this one. Okay, this is the lot of improvements from the here third 3G to the 4G. Now we coming to the last generation, fifth generation. Now today, now in many countries we are using the already the 5G technology is already introduced now in many countries. A lot of research is going on the 5G technology now. The 6G is also going on in the research here, but it's not implemented now. But in our India and some other countries, the 5G technology is improved, is implemented now here. See, 5G technology is very very faster than the remaining technologies now. The speed of this the technology is 30 times faster than the 4G technology. 30 times. Okay. See here, higher data rates now. Connectivity will be more fast and more secure now here, and data latency will be reduced to a great level. See here, data latency. Latency means here the time taken to transmit the data from one device to another device. Here data latency is very less. Here within a fraction of seconds, the data will be transmitted from one device to the another device in the 5G technology. But whereas in the case of the previous technologies now, it will take a lot of time, nearly 5 to 10 minutes to transmit a large data. For example, I am talking about the data in terms of GB and terabytes will be there. Okay, see the massive network capacity. It is 30 times faster than the 4G technology, and there will be more flexibility in the networks now here. See, this is the detailed discussion of the generation of the mobile communication technologies. Today, I have discussed the what are the applications of mobile computing and generation of mobile computing. Thank you.